Y'all, here, let me see if I can hear myself. Let's see, let me talk. Uh, let's see. Let me see if I can hear myself, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, let me see if I hear myself. Okay, I can hear myself. Hey y'all, good to see y'all. So listen here. So pretty much, just chilling out, relaxing. To be honest, like it's just been a lot going on, you know, and yeah, I'm just relaxing. To be honest, it's been a week. It has been a week, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I'm getting myself prepared to go live so I can so I can discuss that what's his name, Smokey Robertson. So I can go over and cover the Smokey Robertson case, you know. Uh, yes. Okay. So let me see. I'm trying to put on something, but like I was saying, I'm just relaxing. I'm just so glad that I'm just in a different space in life, and it's time for me to get back to my celebrity news and my hot topics, my true crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got to get back to home base. Yes, I'm back to celebrity news and hot topics tonight, guys. Tonight we'll be discussing. Actually, I'm going to be reading all of Smokey Robinson's court documents. Hey, Eric. I'll be reading his court docs tonight. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited to be back. You know, it's not like I've just been gone, but you know, I've just been dipping and dabbling in different sectors and stuff like that. And so I just kind of feel like it's a call to action that I need to take. And, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and take that call of action, child. Yeah. Take that call of action. Go ahead and do what's needed to be done. I did talk about the Pope a little bit today on our hot topics earlier, but I'm really excited to go through these court docs, to read them, and whoever shows up, I'll appreciate it. But I want to know what's been going on in this lawsuit because I've been hearing people talking about it, and they're like, "Oh my God, did you hear about the?" Yeah, well, I heard that Smokey Robinson was being sued, but you know, for the SA. And then I heard that it was some housekeepers or something like that. So I try not to do like any research on it because I'm going to be reading the court documents, right? Yeah. Try not to research it or listen to any information. I just kind of want to hear, you know, what they're saying in the court documents. Yeah, I want to hear what they're saying up in those court documents, child. And see, this is the thing, child. Not only is Shannon Sharp is in a lawsuit, Diddy's in a lawsuit. Who else is in a lawsuit? It was somebody else in a lawsuit. Oh, the Game. Did y'all know that the Game lost his house to that woman when that he was in a lawsuit with? He lost his house to her, child. Sure did. Apparently, he thought that fat meat wasn't greasy, child. Child, y'all already know I have to do me a peppermint bath, child, please. Yeah, it's like so relaxing. And child, if I tell y'all all the stress that I've been going through, but it's okay. It's don't panic, nobody. Don't panic. The queen is good. It's been a time, and I'm gonna persevere through it as I always do. I just needed a little bit of time to like really get some things in order in my real life. That's really the reason why I haven't been going live as much as I should have. Um, and it's just certain other things that I'm just not going to talk about online of why I haven't been coming live too. But one thing I can say is I'm just glad for y'all that keep coming back whenever I go live and trust in the process, and just know that when I take those breaks, it's for my mental health, so I can continue to keep showing up for y'all. And you know what? I think I might get on. I think I might get on camera tonight. I think I might get on camera tonight. I think I'm gonna do my makeup up a little cute or whatever. That's if I have time because you know what? I think I'm gonna push the time for like 12:30, so I can at least do my makeup. And plus, I be trying to do stuff at night for my overnight workers. Like, I've been thinking about y'all because, like, my daytime people, like, we get to see each other and stuff like that. But my nighttime people, when y'all be at work and sometimes I don't be live on my own channel, I'll probably be somewhere else. So I want to show up for y'all to my nighttime crew. I miss it. Yes. Y'all are so good to me. I cannot complain. My royals, y'all are truly royals. It's the support. You know what I'm saying? It's the motivation, the affirmation. You know, and it's not even the money. It's just I want to see y'all. you know, I just want to see my people. Yes. I just want to see my people and love on y'all and give y'all some love. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Actually, so this weekend Mother's Day? I think it's Mother's Day weekend. My kids are going away this weekend, so honey and I can get me a Mother's Day gift, okay? And listen here, I don't really want anything. I just want my family. I'm just grateful and thankful for my family. Like, no gifts. Just like do the chores around the house, make me feel like a royal queen that I am. Let me wear my crown all day, and I don't have to do anything. So that's what I want for Mother's Day. I don't want any gifts. I just need my family to serve me. So that's run my bath water. That's go get mom something to drink. Like, I want to really see, and that's like my day to really clean out is on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? And on Father's Day, we treat honey like a king. You know. So yeah, that's my goal. But like I was telling y'all, I'm getting back into celebrity news. Oh, let me push it to 12:30. Um, I'm pushing it to 12:30 because y'all already know it's peppermint time, okay? And when I tell y'all, okay, it's called Earth Essentials Pure Castile Soap, and it's peppermint, and it has paraben and alkylate free formula. So those things, they don't strip away anything from your skin. But when I tell y'all, this soap is everything. It is everything. Made with organic shea butter and soothing essential oils, a multi-purpose liquid soap cleanser made without any harsh detergents that strip away skin's natural moisture. So that's what I'm wearing on my skin, and I put it on my face. I put it everywhere. So just a little heads up. That's one of my little secrets. I would show y'all, but I can't right now. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to see if anybody had did, like, covered this. Um, Let me see right quick. No, she didn't cover it. Okay, yeah, Oh, child. Oh, child. Hold on. Okay, we about to listen to some mess right quick before I do my show. Oh, let me put my show to. Let me just do one because I wanna. Let me do 1 o'clock because I already know how I am, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta finish this and then I gotta do my. I gotta do my makeup and then I don't even know what I'm gonna wear on camera. So let me put it to 1 just so. But y'all know that I'm coming, so that's the only thing that matters. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll put it for 1 a.m. Well, I'll do it for. Okay, I'll say 110. We'll do 110. Just to give our people, just in case they get to work and they need to get clocked in and stuff, so we'll do 110 a.m. May 9th, okay? So let me listen to this right quick. Let me see what Alexis K. Tyler said, child. Y'all get into it.
I'm gonna wait. I want to make sure you can see me. You can hear me. We're live. This is very, very important. This is an emergency show. And please let me know if you're here. I don't see anybody here. It's very, very, very important. This by the DeKalb County Police, or I'm going to be arrested. So I need you to get on the live because they're accusing me of something that I did not do. The DeKalb County Police are saying that I told people to contact DeKalb County Police and threaten them and say that if they did not help me by a certain date or something, I don't know what they threatened that was going to happen to them. I had nothing to do with that. You all heard my live. I said contact the DeKalb County Police and the detective that would not listen to me.
Hi, Peach Tea. How are you doing, baby?
To send her screenshots to prove that you sent these screenshots to Wilhelmina Crowley, who controlled my Cash App and refused.
Hey, Peach Tea. So listen here. I want to tell you before you dip out, but I'm having a live broadcast tonight where this rising. It's gonna be 1:10 a.m. Central Time. It's gonna be 2 a.m. Eastern Time, and what I say 1. Then it should be 11 Pacific Time. I'm good. I won't complain. I'll be covering the Smokey Robinson case. I'm gonna be reading the docs. So make sure you have your live set. Make sure you have your notifications set on here, baby, because I'm gonna be reading those. And if you have any friends that are working a late night shift, tell them to come on over, and I'm gonna be covering that, and I'm covered as long as I can. Yeah. Because that's something that we need to talk about. I've been on the Diddy case. I gave everybody a little synopsis of that, and we're going to be right back up on it tomorrow because we got a inside source that is going to be updating us on what's going on in the courtroom. So make sure you tune in, okay? Right now, I'm going to listen to Alexis K. Tyler. Child. I seen her title says "Stop Calling" and. Ooh, I know that ain't funny. So it says, stop calling and threatening and harassing the DeKalb County Police. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh. You said you live in DeKalb County? Oh, shit. Girl, I saw this title. I said, oh, I gotta listen to it. Y'all want to listen to it with me? He said, oh, okay, I'll definitely try. I'm holding my eyes open with toothpicks now. Oh, no, it's okay. If you happen to go to sleep, child, I stayed in Stone Mountain before, child, off of Rockbridge Road, honey. I stayed off of Rockbridge Road, okay? And Miss Stone Mountain, and that's Stone Mountain, okay? Because I live like minutes away from the mountain, the actual Stone Mountain, and if you know any history about that, the KKK, they used to have meetings up there. They used to meet in Stone Mountain. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was off of, Nivea stayed off of Stone Mountain Lithonia Road. The singer Nivea, she stayed off of Stone Mountain Lithonia Road. And see, I don't know how long you've been in Stone Mountain, but remember there was like a Winn-Dixie on Stone Mountain Lithonia and Rockbridge at that intersection right there? And it was a gas station right there. That's where I met Keisha at. I met Keisha. Keisha been on my live. I'm gonna have Keisha come back up on my live. But yeah, that's where I met my homegirl Keisha. She stayed in damn, what was that neighborhood? Uh Something Crossing. Yeah, they do. They claim they don't now, but they still do, I believe. I stay out the way. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and you talking about in Stone Mountain. Yes, do not be out there late night or anything like that. And I want to say maybe a few years ago they had a situation with, somebody getting hurt up there. Mm-hmm. But child, listen here. So I want to hear this live. She says, stop calling and threatening and harassing the county police. Stop using my name. Let's take a listen.
To give me my password and was stealing my money. I told people to send in proof that they supported me by giving money. I asked you to show your cash apps to the police, to email them in and call and ask that my case be investigated so that I could get justice for Wilhelmina Crowley stealing my money and lying on me and slandering me. That's what I said yesterday. Can you please correct me if I said for you all to threaten the DeKalb County Police Department and to threaten to do so? I don't even know. I asked the officer, he said I had 2 hours. They were giving me a cease and desist, and they opened up a case against me and said that I told people to threaten and harass the police, and I never did. No, Tria, I didn't tell anybody to threaten the police. I didn't. Thank you, Parai. I didn't tell. Y'all have that show from yesterday. I would never do that. And they said that I did do it. And they're talking about they can file charges against me because I incited a riot or threats or harassment. I didn't tell anybody to harass them. I said, call and help me get justice. I told the police, you can even listen to that show yesterday. I would never do that. I never told anybody to harass police. I never told them to threaten the police and just call down there just to call and say and do dumb shit and stupid shit. That's not me. I would never tell anybody to go against the police. I told them, oh, okay, thank you. I told y'all, anybody ever sent me donations to send to the detective the screenshots of all the donations because she didn't believe me and she wasn't investigating the case. That's what I said. And I said, she said, I don't do social media. I'm not going on social media. The sergeant from the police department called me today, and now the police just called me maybe 30, 40 minutes, almost an hour ago, and said that people are blowing up the phones and blowing up this detective's emails. And they see that I have a lot of supporters online. They listen to the live yesterday, so I know I didn't say that. If they really listened to it, I would never do that. I never told y'all to do nothing like to threaten no police. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want y'all to go to jail. I said to tell them to give me justice for my case and prove this lady stole my money and that I'm not lying. I asked everybody that ever sent any money to support me and sent it to those cash apps William and Nicole control to send proof that you sent money to those so this detective would investigate it. That's all I told people to do. I did not tell people to threaten the police. I've never done anything like that. The police accused me of putting posts up, telling people to harass the DeKalb County Police Department to threaten them. I never put any post up. I just showed you who the officer was who said she wasn't going to investigate this online. She wasn't going to look at my page and to ask her to do her job or to give me another detective. That's what I said. If anybody is threatening them, would you please stop? They're saying people are threatening them and saying they're doing it on my behalf. They're not saying that I told them to threaten them. And the police officer said it doesn't matter that I never told anybody to threaten them. They said because they're doing it on your behalf, we'll lock you up if you don't tell them to stop. And I'm like, I never told anybody to start. I asked the police officer, would you please take my email? Would you please send me the emails of the people that are threatening you and telling you you got a deadline or they're going to do something to you? Because I don't even know them. I have a lot of people that support me, but I didn't tell anybody to support me by threatening the DeKalb County Police. Y'all know that's not me. I've never been in and out of jail. I don't want to be in and out of jail. And I would never tell somebody to hurt a police officer. I know that's a state and a federal crime. Why would I be implicated? And I never wrote anything and put any post in writings where the police or anybody else can prove that I said, yeah, threaten DeKalb County Police, harass the DeKalb County Police. And I'm telling him, how is this considered harassing the police if all I asked them to do was send information, everybody that's ever sent any money to me through these cash apps, to send them to this detective, give her all the proof that I'm not a liar and that I'm telling the truth. That's what I told you to do. I said, officer, how is that harassment if they're sending information pertaining to my case? That's not threatening her. That's not harassing her. They're giving her evidence to support that I am telling the truth about what this lady did. He said it's still like harassment and I can still go to jail. I really don't understand. Let her stay here. Let child, I don't even care what anybody is thinking or saying. It's okay if they're hiding them until I get, hopefully the police will investigate this like they're supposed to. He told me to do a live now. I had 2 hours, gave me a cease and desist, said it's my fault. I don't even know the emails of the people. I don't know the names of the people. I don't know who's threatening them. I didn't tell anybody to threaten anybody. I didn't tell anybody to threaten the Wilhelmina that stole from me. I didn't tell anybody to do that. I didn't tell anybody to harass her. All I'm showing is evidence that she did. She stole from me, like I said, and I asked you all to give it to this detective. Maybe she will do her job. Maybe she will investigate this because she told me she's not going to look on social media. That's what I asked you to do, to help get me justice and prove that I was telling the truth about so many people sending donations to me through the Cash App that she wouldn't give me the password to and she stole the money out of. That's what I asked people to do. I only asked them to show documents, to show evidence, to support what I said in my police report and to support what I said to the detective so they don't think that I'm lying. I know they do a lot of people that lie and that scam and that make up things. I asked you all yesterday, I begged with y'all to please help me get justice. Make them look at this case and see that I'm not lying. This is a serious case. That's all I asked people to do. And that's what I told the sergeant, that I asked them to send evidence to support my statements, my police report, and what I said to the detective. All the other stuff about threatening the police, killing the police, harassing them, just calling just to harass, that wouldn't make any sense for me to tell them to do that when I have a case. Now, I have a police report, and I'm saying a crime was committed against me, and I'm just asking my supporters that know they've given money over the past few years, know that they've supported me, to contact the detective, contact the sergeant, show them the evidence. That's all I asked you to do, to show the evidence to support what I said, that you gave money to this lady to give to me. You gave it to her on my behalf. She stole the money. That's all I wanted you to give them, evidence. That's all, and you know that. The live is up there. The police can subpoena the live. They can listen to the YouTube. I never told anybody to harass a police, insult a police, to call a police and make threats or make email threats. Y'all heard me. I asked you to call them, let them know that people love me and support me, and they don't like what happened to me. And it was also your money that you gave to me. It wasn't just my money. It was your money that you donated, and I asked you all to show them proof that a lot of you gave me money over the past few years. That's all I ask that you do, and keep calling and telling you want justice for me. You know for a fact this lady did this. You've seen her be my assistant. Y'all have sent her donations, and y'all know I never got a lot of those donations. That's all I ask people to call and do. It's in the live yesterday. The police can listen to it, and I even asked them, would you please listen to it? I never told anybody to threaten or harass or give them a certain deadline to do this, to do that. That's not me. I would never tell anybody to threaten her, the police officer. And if y'all are doing that, I know it's not my fans. I know it's not people that love me and that support me, because you didn't do that before. When I had the issue with Shannon McGee and she was threatening me, I asked y'all to show evidence to demand that they give me justice. This lady keeps threatening to kill me. I never told anybody to threaten me. You got a certain amount of time to do it. With that case, I know I just don't believe any of my supporters would do this. It's because somebody trying to set me up and saying that I told them to do it. I don't know who would do that. I never told anybody to threaten or harass a DeKalb County police officer, a detective, a sergeant. Just call. They said they're calling all of the officers that they could call. I never told people to call all of the DeKalb County branches of government and all the divisions of the police. I never did that, and I'm asking you to stop. If people are threatening to police, giving them demands, harassing them, and not showing evidence of people that really gave me money, you need to stop, because y'all know I would never do that. I never put that in writing. I never put it in a post. And the live is still up here for the police to get. I mean, even if it's not up here, they can still subpoena it from YouTube, and YouTube can retrieve anything that I erased. I begged him to please listen to the live yesterday, because I never told anybody to threaten a police officer, threaten a detective, threaten a sergeant. I just asked you all to ask them to demand justice for me and send proof you sent money and proof that she stole that money. That's all I asked you to call them and give them if you have supported me. Look, I don't know. I'm not involved in it. They can investigate and see that I'm not involved in it. I never told anybody to threaten them. I don't know who's threatening them. I don't know the email of anybody that's threatening them. I don't know the name of anybody that's threatening them. They're not doing it for me. He said it's my fault they're doing it on my behalf. No, they're not doing it on my behalf, because I've never encouraged violence against the police. I've never encouraged harassment of the police. I never told them to call. I don't know what they're saying. He didn't tell me what they said, other than he said just threatening emails. If they investigate, I don't have anything to do with a person that would do that. I don't know anybody that would do that. I didn't secretly tell anybody to do that. And I'm sure if they catch the person, they will talk to the person and see that I don't know them. I don't know who would do this. And they're telling me that I needed to do this live to tell whoever is doing it to stop. All I can do is ask whoever it is to stop, and stop saying you're doing it in my name. Stop using my name to do it, because I don't know anybody that's doing. I don't know who is doing that. I never encourage violence or harassment of that detective or anybody that works in law enforcement. And I asked them, can you show me proof that I did it, or that I told them? I didn't put. That's not going to help my case. I would never tell anybody to do something illegal and that would cause me legal problems behind somebody else's actions. And he said, it's my fault. I did do it because I asked people to call. No, I asked people to call that actually donated money, to show proof that they donated money. All these other things and these threats and the harassment, I never told anybody to do that. And I wish you would stop doing that in my name and saying that I told you to do it. I am not. I don't know how else to say it. I never told anybody to threaten and harass a police officer. And I'm asking whoever is doing it in my name to stop it. Stop putting my name in it and using the information I gave for my case to help my case, for people I gave that so that people that actually sent money to me that she stole, so you would have my case information so they would know who you're referring to, what case you're referring to, and that you can give them your information proving that you sent money to the cash apps that Wilhelmina Crowley ran and she stole the money. That's why I put the information out. I did not put any information out for somebody to harass and threaten the police, and you got a certain amount of time to do this, and if you don't do it, then something's going to happen to you. I don't know anything about it. I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm asking you to stop doing that in my name. Stop saying I told you to do it. You're not helping me get justice by threatening them. That's only putting me in a position to have legal problems, because the police officer said that I told people to harass them and threaten them, and I put the number out. So since the number is associated with me, that means I'm guilty of a crime. I don't understand how I'm guilty of a crime when there's no evidence, no written evidence, no verbal evidence that I told people to threaten the police. That's not me. I am not taking responsibility for that. I am not encouraging violence and threats against the police. I never have. That's not who I am. That's not what I do, and I'm asking you to stop calling. At this point, right now, if you don't have a cash app, if you didn't send a donation to me through that, and you cannot submit it to the police, now stop calling the police. Stop emailing, stop threatening them, because I didn't tell anybody to do that. Please stop calling them and threatening them and emailing threats and saying, I told you to do it, or you're doing it to help me, or you're doing it on my behalf. Please stop. Stop putting my name in that. Stop saying I told you to do that. Stop saying you're doing it to give me justice by threatening them. You are not. You're committing a crime, and then you're making it look like you're trying to help me. You're doing it for me, and I never told anybody to do that. I only told people to call to submit proof that they gave me donations, to email evidence. That's what I told you. Email my cash app receipts where all of y'all gave me money. Those are the only people I told, and to ask for justice and my case be investigated to either prove I'm lying or to prove she's lying, or But to prove I'm telling the truth and then do something about it. That's all I said. All the people that did not donate, and I'm sure this is not people that donated. People that did not donate, you don't have anything to do with the case. I know the people that donated are not threatening the police. I never told anybody to threaten the police. I only asked you to email, to call, to show your support, to show your evidence that you are a supporter and you donated. So they will have evidence, not threats, not harassment. Would you please, at this point, don't nobody call. Don't nobody call and threaten them or say anything to them that is derogatory or threatening towards the police and say you're doing it for me. I don't want anybody harassing them or doing anything illegal saying you're doing it for me. You're not helping me. You're creating a legal problem. What you're doing is illegal and you cannot harass police and not face legal action. Please keep my name out this shit. At this point, y'all don't call. Don't call. I'm going to have to get off the phone now and call an attorney. And I'm going to now have to deal with my own issues around this that I didn't create. The police said I did it, I didn't. I asked people to show evidence that she stole my money. And to show that you donated money. That's all I asked people to do. At this point, just stop calling. I will have to deal with this legally on another level because I'm not going to get my life fucked up for somebody lying on me and for harassing them. At this point, even the people that sent donations, just send them to me. Send the emails to me with your cash up. I know a lot of people donated. Just send them to my email. Don't contact the police anymore. The detective is no longer on my case anyway. My case has been given to a new detective. You said they will investigate and will point back to her. Now the police are trying to say, oh, she didn't do anything. You did it. You did it. You're making them harass us. You're making them threaten us. I didn't. You know what? This shit is crazy. I was violated. I was stolen from. Now I'm guilty. And I told people to do it. I would never do that. Never do that. And I'm asking you to stop it. They're saying I had to do a public address to you to ask you to stop it. Everybody, I know the people that really love me and supported me call me because they love me and support me and want justice for me. But now there are other people that are making threats and it's making all of us look bad, y'all. At this point, just don't call, don't email, send it to me. She's not on my case anymore. The case has been given to a new detective. Now they said they've opened up an investigation on me because I made people harass and threaten them, and I did not. That's not me. I'm asking you to stop it right now. Whatever you do, please don't say you did it for me. Keep my name out of it. I didn't ask for anybody to harass and threaten the police like they're trying to accuse me of doing. I asked to help give me justice. I asked for people to show cash app receipts and any donations to prove that I'm telling the truth this lady stole from me. That's all I asked you to do. But you know what? Now y'all can't even do that because whoever's threatening them, harassing them, and the police said I told them to do it and I didn't. Now because they're doing that, it's not even safe for y'all to call or to email your receipts. I know y'all trying to help me that didn't threaten. I know you have proof because I don't even know how many people have given to me over the past 3-4 years. I know a lot of you have. I don't have your receipts, and I just wanted to help build my case. Now, they're saying, no, you started trouble for us, and you got people threatening us. So now don't nobody call. If you have donations for me, and you have proof that you donated to that cash app that she stole from me from, y'all just email it to me. Since they don't want our information and they're taking it as harassment because I have so many people that support me, so many people that have donated to me. I don't even know how many. So, and they don't want it. So I'm sure everybody didn't threaten them. I'm sure some of y'all really tried to give information about me and y'all know me and you've known me for years and supported me. They don't even want it. So unfortunately, you can't send them the cash app receipts. They don't want to hear anything from us. They don't want any email proof. They don't want calls that you're proving that you gave me money. They are now saying that is harassment, even if you're trying to show proof that you gave me money to that cash app and she stole it. So y'all don't even call at this point. Don't email receipts to them. Send them to me, and I will give them to the police to prove. Or at this point, I'll give them to my attorney. At this point, this is all I can do to show the public that I would never. This is stupid. I would never tell somebody to do something illegal in my name, knowing I could have a lot of legal charges behind something I didn't even do. And they're blaming me. They're threatening us because of you. You told me to do this. No. Can you please? I'll give you I even begged him. Would you please take my email, officer? I wanted to see if he saw my email in it. And I wanted to see proof that I told people to threaten a police officer. I told people to arrest. I never put that in writing. I never said it on my live yesterday. But they're saying that I did. So since the police are accusing me of something I didn't do, and said that if anybody else uses my name and my case number, said that means I still did it. Even if I didn't tell them to do it, if they use my case number and they use the detective's name, that means that I told them to do it. I didn't tell them to do it. They said they would still charge me and say that I did. So at this point, I'm publicly asking you, and the police can hear it, do not call them. They don't want our information to prove that I'm not lying. Don't email them the receipts either. They don't want to see the receipts to prove that I'm not lying. This lady really stole money from a lot of people that donated to me and that support me and that love me. They don't want it. So even if it's good information, they don't want it. They don't want to be called. They don't want to be emailed. And if it's bad, threatening, which has nothing to do with me, they're blaming me for it. And they said, I better tell people to stop threatening them, because if they keep threatening them, it's my fault and I'm breaking the law, and I'm not telling anybody to do that. I never told y'all to do that, and you know I never told you to do that. At this point, that's all I can do. If people still call, I guess they're going to say that I broke the law and filed charges against me for somebody else threatening, and it's not even me. And I'm not telling anybody to do that, and I never have, and I never will. But they're still saying that it's my fault. And so at this point, look, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to talk to my attorney. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, y'all. Come on.
0 people in the room, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you a little bit later. I don't see anybody here yet. Hi, everybody. I'm just going to wait until I see someone. Hey, I see one person. You're good. Okay, so I see you don't have a problem coming in here. The police just left my house. About 4 or 5 police. I mean, 3 or 4 or 5 police at my front door. I know that police knocked. They came yesterday. It was real crazy. Right after my live yesterday, I know the police knocked. So when I came to the door, they said the DeKalb County Police opened the door. I opened the door, and they said that they said I called, but I didn't. And I'm sure 911, they see your number. They can verify the number. Y'all, this is wild. Hey, baby. Hey, Meeks. Hey, Cosby. Oh, yes, baby, I'm fine. I thought I was getting ready to get locked up, because they called me this morning and said, if I do the live and take they're still going to guarantee they weren't going to lock me up. They said I incited threats and harassment as far as the DeKalb County Police Police Department, and I did not. I know. I didn't, to be honest with you guys. I didn't know. I thought y'all let me down. I didn't think anybody called in with the cash out receipts to give the police an email to cash out receipts. I don't know if y'all did it. Nobody let me know if they did it. So if you did send cash out receipts in, please let me know, because I don't know who called. I don't know what went on. Nobody contacted me. So I didn't think y'all did anything. I didn't hear anything from y'all after I did the live. So I said, well, I guess they probably, hopefully they're going to do it. I was going to ask you again today. Excuse me. About 8 o'clock this morning, the DeKalb County Sheriff, but no, is he the sergeant? The sergeant over the DeKalb County division that has my case. He called me. I was surprised about that, because I didn't know the sergeant's name. I didn't know the sergeant knew my name. When I called yesterday requesting to speak to a supervisor to get another detective on my case, and I'm telling you, I've dealt with cases in DeKalb County before. My son has dealt with cases in DeKalb County before. I never had a run-in with a detective. I never had a detective treat me so rude and so bad. The sergeant said I'm lying. It didn't happen, but it did happen. I don't remember what was said. And he said, I was sitting there listening. I said, well, you heard what she said. And I stuck to what I said she said, because she didn't say it. I'm not going to lie on the police, even though they said I'm lying. I ain't lying on her. I know what that lady said. Then he actually said, okay, well, she don't have an Instagram. I said, but that's what I said she said. So I know that these are dangerous people to play with, and I'm not playing with them. They said I'm playing with them. I'm not playing with them. I know the DeKalb County Police, they can lock you up, they can kill you, they can beat your ass, and then they'll all sit together and write it up and say that you provoked them, you did something, this and that. I know they can make up charges. I know. I respect that. I respect their thinking. I would never attack a police. I would never lie on the police. I would never lie to a police. I would never lie about a police, and I would never tell nobody to go and attack them, harass them. I mean, I didn't know that anybody had called because it's been quiet. Nobody contacted me on my email. Nobody has my number. Call me. I didn't know anybody had called. I thought, nobody had taken any action yet to send their receipts, which is what I wanted. I just wanted movement in my case. I just wanted justice. That's all. The sergeant calls me at 8 this morning. Didn't know me. Didn't know my name yesterday. Wouldn't take my call yesterday. Nobody would talk to me yesterday or the day before. Today, this morning, you know my name. You know my videos. Y'all done set up all night and watch my videos. Y'all know my YouTube page. You heard that shit I said yesterday on the live. They watched the live. The police that came to the door said they watched the goddamn live. They know my Instagram pages. They know my Facebook page. Yeah, it's a Let's K Town _ vagina power. And is you vagina power? I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Yeah, we know who you are. We've been watching you. We know your pages. We know your Instagram. We know your Facebook. Matter of fact, you still got this up about her now. Take it down. They've been flooding the departments all night, all day. They flooded the phone. They flooded the detective's phone. They blew up the email. You better make it stop, and you better make it stop now. You're going to jail. I was like, why am I going to jail? What did I do? You incited harassment. You incited threats. What? I didn't. I never. I said, sir, you can get my YouTube right now. You never heard me say that. I am not. I respect the police. I would never, and I never have, and I never will incite harassments or threats or violence against a police officer. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. They did it. And if anybody does it on your behalf, you can be arrested. And I'm like, how? So that's telling me that's a scary thing, y'all. That's telling me anybody could make up shit, right? And say, I told him to make it up. I said it. I told him to do it. And automatically, without no investigation, without no proof, I have a connection to the person. I know the person, email, phone, any type of digital footprint that connects me to the person. And you can't prove I have a connection, but just because they said they know me, I'm a public figure. Anybody could be fucking watching me. I don't know who's watching me. Now I know the police is watching me. I don't know who could be watching me because they got fake pages and dummy pages. You could be interacting with somebody you think is a fan of the motherfucking police or fed. I don't know who's watching me. Therefore, anybody could get my shit because it's public and say, I said this, I said that. And the officer, this is the first sergeant, okay? I'm at 8, accusing me of doing this. And he's like, you've got it going crazy. It's going crazy if this is your fault. You better make this stop. When I get off this phone, it better stop. Or you are in a lot of trouble. I said, what law did I break? You took her picture. You shared her picture. I didn't take her picture. My supporters found it. I have thousands of supporters. I don't know all of them. I don't know their names. I don't know their email. I'm in the open. I don't know who did it. Yeah, you told me to do it. I didn't. Y'all, I've had a hell of a morning. My whole morning has been tied up with police. They beat on my door yesterday and said somebody told them I had 2 daughters in here that were pulling guns on the nigga in here. Y'all know I ain't never gave birth to 2 daughters. I only have 1 child, and that's a boy. I don't have 2 daughters. I ain't never had 2 daughters. I ain't got no stepdaughters, no adopted daughters. I ain't never had no girls living in my house. I ain't never had no daughters. So I'm like, what? There was about 2 or 3 police yesterday rolled up on me after I got out the live. Somebody said you're in trouble, that your daughters, 2 of them, you got 2 of them that both of them got guns, pulled a gun on somebody, put a gun on the man, hold the man hostage or something. They said, did you call and tell us to come help you? I said, sir, I did not call. I did not call anybody to come here to help me with no 2 daughters because I'm here alone. My son just got out of prison. He's on probation. My house is his designated address. He's not even here. If you don't believe me, you can come in my house. I will let you search my house. I'm not lying. I didn't call you. I don't have 2 daughters. I don't have 2 sons. None of that. I'm here alone. He said, no. You all right. You good. You good. He said, somebody called. I said, I didn't. Nobody's here. Nobody's pulled a gun on me. I'm not in danger. Nobody else is in danger. Nobody's here. They left. I get the sergeant this morning. Okay. He's telling me I've incited a riot. They, and I bet her, they said, we saw your video. We saw all your posts. You're attacking our detective. I said, I'm not attacking her. I didn't tell anybody to attack her. I told them to send her evidence because she doesn't believe me. And she didn't want to take the evidence I gave her. So I asked more people. I have so many fans. I don't even know how many people donated. Would you please, I asked everybody, please send her proof that I'm not lying. that y'all sent cash apps to this cash app that she ran and she stole my money and wouldn't give me access to it and put her bank account, her information, and wouldn't let me put mine on that she stole the money. That's all I asked them to do. And like, the sergeant overheard, said they're blowing it up. I promised, and I did. I started taking it down. When he called me 8 o'clock, a couple hours later, another sergeant called me. Oh, I hate to make this call, but now you are under a cease and desist. You better remove everything about us and the detective off your page. I said I removed it. No, you didn't. It's on something else called Drip Squad. I said, that's not my page. I don't know who that is. That's a supporter. I don't have the password. I don't have the access to the page. All I can do is just reach out and tell them to take it down because you said y'all gonna arrest me if I don't take it down, even if other people post. That's what I don't understand either. Somebody else posts something. I don't know them. I didn't tell them to post it. If you can't find any evidence, any direct messages, check my phone, no phone calls, no text. If you can't prove I know the person and I didn't tell the person to put it up, they just might be supporting me and I don't know them. They're telling me you can lock me up. How could you lock me up for something I didn't do? I didn't order anybody to do. I don't know them. I don't know the page. I don't have the password to the page. I don't even know the owner of the page. But I'm guilty. How am I guilty for anybody that put something up associated with me? I have hundreds of thousands of fans, millions of views. I'm viral on TikTok, and all people know me all around the world. Just because the police don't know me don't mean I'm a nobody. Don't nobody know me. Don't nobody love me. Don't nobody care about me. Well, they know now. And they're trying to blame me. How? When so many people know me, so many people from so many states, so many countries know me and reach out to me and share my videos and support me. So they say something derogatory, so I'm going to jail? Like, I don't understand. I'm going to talk to my attorney because I don't know my rights. And I don't know all the laws. And I really want to see if this is a law in Georgia. Somebody can say they are doing something on my behalf, and just because they say it and I don't know them and I didn't put them up to it, and you can't prove I put them up to it, and now you can lock me up. I have to know if that is Georgia law. Because if that's the case, we're all in trouble. Because somebody can get mad at you and threaten the police and say, hey, Jim Jones told me to do this, so I'm doing it on his behalf. And just because you have to have a case open, Jim Jones have to have a case open with them and has a dispute with a detective, now they fuck with the detective and fuck with everybody else in the police department. Hey, Jim Jones told me to do it. I'm doing it. And does that mean Jim Jones really told you to do that? And even if police don't know, just because they told the police that now Jim Jones needs to go to jail and go to prison, that is a very scary thought to me. And y'all need to check the laws where you are as well to see if this is true. Because I have to know my rights. Okay, so the first sergeant called, the second sergeant called, said you're going to jail. There's a second case now against you because you incited harassment against the Carroll County police officers. You incited harassment against the department. You told them to call the department, to email the department, to harass the detective. I said, no, I didn't. I said, so you mean to tell me if I ask them to send proof that I'm not lying and proof that they donated money, that is harassment? How is that harassment when you have an open case on me and they're trying to give you information to show you that they actually donated? He said it's still harassment. See, I don't believe that. But I'm going to check the law and see, I don't know the law. So the best thing for me to do is talk to a professional because I don't want to get caught up in no bullshit that maybe it's illegal and I don't know if it's illegal. Okay, so he told me you better stop it. You better make it stop now. You got 2 hours.
All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.